welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. Today's pick a card love reading is really fun. As you can see, it's heart inspired. It's also going to be an extended reading. So for those of you that are paid members, you're going to be able to watch the extended version where I'm going to dive deep, because this reading today is really, really specific and it's exciting. And I felt like it deserved a longer look where I'm going to dig into details, because what I asked here today was for two possible love interests for you, specific two people. Okay, so I'm going to get you lots of details about these two people. And so if you're interested in becoming a member, hit the join button and you'll be able to watch the extended. Okay, so let's dive into it. You have three choices today. Group 1, you have the pink heart. Group 2, you have the white heart. Group 3, you have the red heart. So if this is your first time visiting, welcome. Pick a card readings are general readings. This one today is going to get real specific, and I'm going to do that for my members. So go ahead and join, become a member, and you can really dive in. But before I do that, I'm going to do the general reading where I look at two specific love interests for you that are in and around you right now, that are potential future loves. Okay, so it's super exciting, very specific. 1, 2, 3, see which energy you're feeling, what messages are calling to you. If you can't decide, you can listen to more than one. These are general readings, so take what works, leave the rest, trust your intuition, because it never fails you. Okay, I'll see you in just a minute. Timestamps are below. Hey, number 1, welcome in. This is your reading today about what's coming next in love. And if you didn't see the introduction, I outlined how this is going to go today. This is an extended reading. So if you're a paid member, you can watch the extended version. So be sure to do that. I felt like this reading really deserved it because it's very specific. I am going to look at two people, two potential loves for you with details about who they are. Okay, so this is going to be good. I'm very, very excited. So let's see who these two potential loves are for you. We're going to start with the animal spirit deck, and let's get started. Number 1. Okay, so your first person is the peacock. And your second potential love is the camel. Okay, so let's start with the peacock. The peacock is really, as you know, peacocks are famous for their beautiful plumage, their feathers, and the male peacock spreads out their feathers to attract the female. And they have those incredible colors, those blues, those greens, those turquoise. And I also love it because, their feathers have like those eyes at the center, which is so incredible. I think I'm going to start there and say the peacock, when this message comes up, it really talks about a person who has, who's really attractive. Okay, so this is someone who is physically, you're very, very attracted to, but also what peacock really represents, this person is someone who's really beautiful on the inside as well. Okay, this is a very, very rare card and a very special card. So you have someone around you, a potential love, who has a beautiful outside and just as equally beautiful inside. Now, when we think about inner beauty, we think about like someone who is compassionate, okay? Somebody who doesn't hold grudges, okay? This is someone who is not resentful. This is someone who has a confidence, because obviously the peacock is someone who's, struts their stuff. So this definitely feels like alpha energy. But what's rare about the peacock is this person has alpha energy. They're very confident, but they are equally kind, which is why the peacock is such a special person. They have that balance between incredible confidence, incredible external kind of, beauty and things, but also that internal beauty. Okay, so this is a really special person, and it's not like you're going to miss them. I think that when You know, if you've already thought to yourself, oh, I think I know who this is, then it's because you've noticed them. That's the other thing that will be one of the, you know, ways that you're going to know that you have met this person is it's like there's going to be no doubt in your mind. You're going to think back to this reading and say, if you haven't met them yet, when you do, ooh, okay, I remember that reading at Love Goddess Tarot, and Maureen was right. I have met this gorgeous person who is like unbelievably confident and good looking, but they are that rare bird, quote unquote, funny, that has that internal beauty, which is what makes this person so special, okay? The other thing is, you know, just in terms of like physical appearance, we obviously are going to talk about their eyes, okay? This person is going to make eye contact with you immediately, and you are not going to want to break eye contact. You know, look at all those like eyes looking at you. It's like the kind of person that has great eye contact, doesn't break it, really looks at you when you're talking, really connects immediately. So I think this is going to be someone that you immediately connect with. This isn't going to be someone that, you know, you're going to be like a slow burn, okay? This is someone that it's going to be like, wow, you see them, you meet them, and you're going to think, this is the peacock. This is the person that I've been thinking about, okay? Also, you know, just in terms of external looks and things like that, this person will probably be average in height, okay? With what's interesting is like really like noticeable hair, whatever kind of hair it is. They're into like styling their hair, they're into, you know, buzzing it, whatever, in a certain way. It's like there's something about them that stands out, right? It's something that's noticeable. They stand out from the crowd, okay? And they make a big first impression. That's the other thing about the peacock. This person also, because the color of peacock is so very specific, I feel like that greens and blues either could be in what they're wearing, but also could be in their eyes, okay? So that's a little bit about the peacock. Now, let's move on to the camel. The other person that's in your environment or a potential love for you, number one, is a personality of the camel. And who is the camel? The camel is someone who is extremely resourceful, okay? Because think about camels. Camels have water in their hump, in their back. So it's like they always have that resource and independence in a way of emotional balance. So it's like things don't get out of control for this person because they can always kind of tap into their own like, you know, their own independent need, their own independent ability to handle anything. Because think about it, a camel can take these long journeys and they don't have to find water. They have it. They've got it taken care of. So this person is someone who's really independent, somebody who's resourceful, and someone who can handle anything. Okay, they also calm things down. This is someone that will, like, if there's a situation that's escalating, they're not going to make it worse. They're not going to throw, you know, gasoline on a fire. They're going to calm things down. They're very good at like balancing people out. So like if they have a group of friends that's like out of control, like wild, they're the one that kind of just keeps everybody sort of even keeled, okay? So they have this balance of fire because the camel is a like a fire animal because it comes, you know, lives in the desert. So it balances that fire, that heat with the water, which is cooling, okay? Now think about the camel. He can go on long journeys. So this person is someone who loves to travel, okay? This could be someone that travels for work. They could also just be really interested in foreign cultures, foreign people, places. It really excites them to learn, to explore. This could be someone that has a job connected to those, you know, to travel to foreign people, to foreign places. Somebody that learns a lot, somebody that's wise, somebody that sees things from a big perspective. So I feel like this person has lived a kind of a big life. They have a lot of experience. They could even be someone that, you know, whose family comes from, you know, were immigrants, or they want to travel to, like, you know, a foreign country on vacation. So the camel is somebody that is independent, who like can just make things happen. But they also have that beautiful ability to work with a lot of different personality types. Okay. Now, in terms of physical attributes, this is someone who is tall, somebody who has like a sweet face. You know, a lot of times they talk about the camel's eyelashes. So it's like male or female, this person has long eyelashes and twinkly eyes. I think it's like more of a sparkle. Whereas the peacock is intensity, you know, this person has intense eyes. The camel, it's more about that sparkle, that twinkle. I know I shouldn't mention it, but because everybody's talking about it, but you know, Taylor and Travis and that football player who has those twinkly eyes. And if you know, you know, if you're in America, you know, well, everybody around the world is watching them, but famous celebrity couple, but he has those twinkly eyes. And that's what I'm feeling. It's like, you know, there's that little sparkle. And I think that is one of the things you're going to notice about this person. Okay, so now in terms of signs, zodiac signs, you know, they can be any sign, but the signs that came up for me, for peacock that are coming through is Leo and Pisces, and the sign for the camel is Sagittarius. So those are potentials, but those are kind of the energies that this person is working with, okay? So now I'm gonna pull a crystal message and an oracle to see if there's any information you need about each of these. Okay, we have number 8, aquamarine. Look at that, intuition, the water element. Look at the color. Look at the color. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Okay, the color of the peacock. Beautiful. Yeah, the peacock is incredibly intuitive. And I also feel like, look at those two shells pouring into the bigger shell. It's like there's something about this connection that that makes you feel like you can share, that brings you confidence. I also just feel so much about the eye contact and the kindness. I feel like the eye contact also goes along with that intuition, where it's like you just feel seen, you feel understood. And I feel like you have almost an intuitive connection and knowing with this person. Now, I did say I felt Leo energy, and we have the number 8 here, which is the Leo number. That's August. So we could be looking at a Leo. We could be looking at August. I'll get more details about that as I go along. Now, just for the members, I am going to dive deeper. I'm going to get specific about how you're going to meet or could meet this person. I'm going to also pull letters, so you'll have an idea of names, places, things like that. And I'm going to pull you more oracle cards and tarot. Okay, so we're going to do that for the paid members. If you want, you go ahead and join now and you'll be able to watch, okay, or join at the end. So now let's see what crystal message we have for the person who is the camel, your camel person, number 1. Okay, here it is. Ooh, interesting. You have the number 13, transition, the moon, and calcite. Wow. Okay, I love transition because, you know, like that's movement and change, and the camel is a movement card. The moon is really interesting because that's that water element. That's that connection to feelings, to emotions. And the camel has such a wealth of emotions as someone who's so deeply connected. I feel like there's something about this connection for you when you meet, which is like, I'm really focused on the butterfly, that this is someone that you have met or will meet after a major event in your life, after a major transition, okay? That can be a move, that can be, a breakup, that can be just your own feeling of like, you know what, I'm the butterfly now. I've literally been in hiding, I haven't dated, and now I'm coming out of my cocoon. There's something about this feeling for you when you meet this person. It's like it comes on the heels of some sort of transition, okay? Some major emotional kind of change or experience for you, okay? So let's pull some cards. Let's get some details about these connections and the ways that you're going to meet. I am going to do all of this for the paid members, so we're going to keep going. That's where your reading ends today. If you're not a paid member, you can go ahead and join. I am going to keep going and find out how you're going to meet. I'm going to pull letters. I'm going to get specifics about this connection and timing. Okay, so that's it for now. For some of you, for the rest of you, you can continue to watch. Okay. Hey, number 2, you were drawn to the message of the white heart today. And if you didn't watch the introduction, just to let you know, today is an extended reading day, which means Aphrodite Circle members who are paid members will be able to watch the extended version where I dive deeper with details about this connection for both people. If you didn't watch the introduction, this reading is a little different because I asked for specifics to specific people that are in your environment or that are in your psychic realm of potential love, okay, at this moment in time. So I'm going to give you 2 very specific people and details about each of them. And I'm going to, for the Aphrodite Circle members, I'm going to dive deep with tarot reading about specifics of how you will connect, how you could meet, any advice, and also I'm going to pull you initials and letters for each person. So this is really exciting. I thought this was really fun, and I wanted to make it special for all of you and also for my Aphrodite Circle. So let's get started with your 2 potential loves. Your first potential love comes through as the fire ant, and your second comes through as the spider. Okay, so let's get started. I think I'm going to start with the fire ant. So it's interesting, the fire ant energy is somebody who's surrounded by possibly a lot of drama. Okay, look at this. There's fire in the center, there's tons of ants, right? So sometimes this person is at the center of things. And it could be because of like their family situation. It could be because of their work situation. It could be, their personality. But I feel like for this person that they are actually very sensitive. Okay, I do feel the energy of this person is someone who could have a temper, they could erupt, things could get them angry, but it takes a really long time. Okay, so I kind of feel this energy of this person that's like always dealing with a lot. They have a lot on their plate. So this could be someone that like owns their own business and has like all these employees constantly bringing them their problems. It could be someone who comes from a family that's very passionate or very, dramatic. We all know people like that. Some of us have families like that. But I feel like this person's energy is someone who's really thoughtful. They are actually very disciplined because they have to be, because they've learned to be very disciplined because in order to get what they want done, they have to kind of like tune out and deal with all this other stuff. So that makes them really good at dealing in careers that, you know, where there's a lot of negotiation, where there's a lot of different personalities, you know, a lot of dramatic people around. I think of like someone who's like owns a hair salon for some reason, and it's like they have all these people working for them, they have clients coming after them. Oh, I didn't like my, you know, my highlights, that's the wrong color, I want a refund. It's like, it's someone who has like that kind of stuff going on a daily basis, okay? But they are very career focused. I definitely am getting the energy of this person as someone who's very focused on their career, right? And they have a lot of passion and a lot of focus for career, okay? I feel like there could be a lot of talk around this person, or like chatter. They could be in a situation either in their family or with their work where there's a lot of gossip, where a lot of people talk, okay? So I feel like this person likes a lot of solo time. They like to be alone. They like to spend time by themselves, okay? And so they have to, because of their crazy day life, whatever that is, whether it's family or work or school or whatever, they like to like just chill, okay? They like to be alone. They like to spend time by themselves. So I also feel like for this person, their energy is coming through as a Scorpio. I feel like this energy of someone who has the ability to really like erupt if they get really, really angry, but it takes a lot, right? So that's why I'm feeling for this person, I'm feeling a lot of energy of Scorpio. Okay. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to say about this person in your environment, this possible love. The other possible love that came through for you today, number 2, is the spider energy. So the spider energy is someone who is very creative. Okay, because when you think about a spider takes all this time and they weave these incredible webs, right? So I feel like this is somebody who could be an artist or could be creative person. I feel like they're also a very hard worker, because when you think about a spider, well, it's interesting, both of these people are very focused on work, okay? They could be a very hard worker. No, they could be someone who's very like a provider, somebody who takes care of other people too, somebody who, you know, could have a family or could own a business and be responsible for others, because I feel like they're also very responsible. This person has a lot of abundance around them, so I think they're successful. I think that whatever their career is, they're really either really good at whatever they do, or they're very successful in whatever field they're in. There's a lot of success, there's a lot of money that I'm feeling around this energy of this person. They have this playfulness and this creativity, whether they're an artist or not. They're definitely coming through as somebody who has this playfulness, who has creativity. It's like the person who, you know, they don't have to be an artist, you know, per se, but they could be someone that, like, whatever they do, they make it nice, you know? It's almost like if this person, you know, grills food on the, you know, makes food on the grill and then puts it on the plate and then cuts it nicely and then takes the vegetables and organizes them. It's like they just have that eye. This is someone that just takes that extra moment, takes that extra time to make things, you know, attractive. I just feel like they have that touch. In terms of what they look like, I feel like this is somebody who has a very striking eyes, you know, somebody who you'll notice them because they move in an unusual way. I feel like their limbs and arms move like they just have their own walk, you know, somebody whose walk you notice. And I feel like this person can sometimes get burnt out and they can get tired because their job is very demanding, and because it's like they have so many people that they, you know, that count on them, that they're taking care of. It's interesting because I feel like I feel like both of these people are your type. This reading has two people that have similar looks. So that's kind of interesting, because I feel like you have a certain type. So whatever that type is, I feel like both of these energies are that. They're not opposite of what you normally date or what you find attractive. Both of these people are someone that you would definitely date and find attractive, okay? Or that you have dated people that look like this, okay? So that'll be different for everyone, but that's what's coming through. Now, in terms of signs, this energy of the spider feels like an earth person. They feel like somebody who's very career driven, somebody who's very into work, somebody who's very grounded and practical. I'm getting the sense that this person could have like Taurus placements or Capricorn, something where they can do a job and be very like systematic, very organized, very like put their nose to the grindstone, whatever it is. It's like whatever they're doing it like very well. They're like a craftsperson. They're, because just like creative and artist can also just be someone who's like a craftsperson, like they have a skill. They do it really well, okay? So that's what I'm getting so far about these two energies. I'm going to pull you a crystal card and message. Let's start with the fire ant and see if there is anything else we need in terms of this connection. This one is really talking to me. Okay, look at that. Look at the color. It's fiery. I love it. Tangerine quartz. It's like that orange color in the fire ant. And this is Shakti. This is solar plexus. This is number 5, tangerine quartz. Remember I said that I felt that this energy of this person was very passionate, that there's a very big, physical connection between the two of you. I just feel that energy of, it's like passion, because that's what solar plexus chakra is. The number 5 is coming through. 5 is all about change. And I also felt with the fire ant energy that this was someone who's got a lot going on. They've got a lot around them. I feel like they also have a lot of friends. I don't know if I said that before, but that's the energy I'm feeling. I'm really drawn to, let me see if you can see this, the snake here in the center. And I did say that I felt the energy of Scorpio here for this person, and a snake, sheds its skin, and that's part of like the Scorpio, transformation and change. I feel like this person kind of helps you bring some sort of change to you, and it could be that this physical connection that you haven't had before. It feels like you both are moving in the right direction, or you're both moving towards something really powerful. And I feel like there is some sort of movement and change about this connection. Okay, let's see what the crystal message is about your spider person. What do you need to know about this connection? Ooh, boundaries. How interesting. Number 21, Labradorite, South Node. Let me give you a closer look at that. Boundaries. Isn't that interesting? Look at the spider card. I mean, this is all about setting up boundaries, okay? The spider is protecting and catching things and setting up its territory and boundaries. Oh my gosh. I mean, if you've ever walked through a spider web, you know it, because you have broken through their boundaries. This is amazing. Wow. Okay. So, for the spider, it's interesting because boundaries is coming up, South Node. So this South Node is all about past life connections. This can also indicate that, this is a karmic connection or something like an issue or something that you're working on. So if you have in the past, not been able to set up appropriate boundaries with relationships, or if other people haven't been honoring your boundaries, I feel like this person is someone that's going to help move that along for you. Okay, there's something about this connection that's helping you in terms of your path, in terms of your North Node and South Node, which is your karmic journey. This can also indicate, like I said, this could be a past life connection. So yeah, this spider person is somebody who's going to help you in terms of creating boundaries. I also feel like this person has such protective energy. Like they're putting this web around you of protection, because I feel like for some reason you've needed it. Maybe other people trounce on you. Maybe you're one of those people that people take advantage of. And I feel like this connection could really help you in that way. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to get specific. This is when we dig in, and this is for the Aphrodite circle. I am going to get you specifics about this connection, how you meet this person for both of these, the fire and the spider person. I'm also going to pull you letters and initials about them. So if you are not a member of the Aphrodite circle, I'm going to say goodbye here. And if you are, you get to watch the extended version. And if you want to watch the extended version, go ahead and hit the join button now. Okay, I'm sending you so much love. I hope you enjoyed this. I really am loving this reading today. I feel very, very connected. So thanks for being here. I'll see you later. Bye. Hey, number 3, if you didn't watch the introduction, I just want to remind everyone, Aphrodite circle members, this is an extended reading where I dive deep. I give you details about how you connect with this person, as well as initials and things. So be sure to watch the extended version. If you're not yet a member, you can watch the extended version by hitting the join button after the reading. So let's get started. This is really wild and fun, and I wanted to do this extended because there's a lot of information here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get you information about 2 specific people that you can have a love connection with. So let's get started and see who your people are. Your 2 people that came through today are the Panther and the Elephant. Wow. Okay, beautiful. Really interesting. You've got very kind of, well, you know what? They're kind of similar in some ways, but let's get started. I'm going to start with the Panther person. So this is someone who is obviously very intense. I mean, we can see it with the Panther card. The eyes are really intense, okay? And we have that green color, so that's really popping out at me for this person, and that probably is something that will really kind of get your attention. The Panther is a person who really kind of bounces into your life, right? Comes flying in. They can sometimes cause a little bit of disruption, okay? So with the Panther energy, it's about shaking things up, shaking up your life, right? So if you've ever met someone who you're like, oh my God, they turned my world upside down, that's this person, okay? They have the ability to change things, to transform things. They want to bring excitement, okay? This is a personality that wants to bring excitement and change. So this isn't someone who's stuck or stubborn or fixed in their ways. This is somebody who is just very, almost an adrenaline junkie. They love to do things that really get them excited. Okay, so they have tons of energy. They have tons of ideas. They're just kind of like a real ball of fire. Okay, I don't know how else to describe it. Which leads me to what the energy that came through for this person by zodiac sign, which was Aries. They feel like someone that comes roaring into your life. They can create chaos. They can turn things around. They can turn things upside down. because they want to bring change. So it's like if you feel stuck, if you're in a rut, if you feel like your love life hasn't been really what you've wanted it to be, or if you're a person who kind of has always done things a certain way, this person would really like change the dynamic, okay, of your life in some way. Now, ultimately it's for the better, but initially this connection could feel a little awkward or uncomfortable. That's one of the ways that you might notice and know that this is the person I talked about today, is if the person makes you feel a little uncomfortable, okay? Not uncomfortable in like, oh my God, this person's creepy, but uncomfortable in, you know, I'm out of my comfort zone. I'm stepping outside my comfort zone. This is the kind of person that's, you know, wants to do a first date that's like zip lining, and you're like, I don't go zip lining, and they go, come on, just try it, you'll have fun, and you end up going and having fun. It's that kind of thing. They make you slightly uncomfortable, but they kind of push you to do things that ultimately you end up enjoying, okay? Yeah, they could be an adrenaline junkie. They could have like a job that, you know, is creative or dynamic or changes all the time because they like to interact with a lot of different people. They don't like doing the same thing twice. They like changing it up. So any kind of career, you know, or hobby that gives them that ability, that could be the kind of things that they like to do. They're also very brave. Okay, so this is not somebody that's going to shy away from, you know, anything. This is somebody who's super, super brave. They're going to really go for it. But most in terms of physical, this is the penetrating eyes, and also very athletic. So I see this person as having an athletic body, somebody who's in shape, somebody who's attractive, and also they've got a bit of mystery, okay? They have a bit of mystery. I do feel this dark coloring for them, but also just those penetrating eyes. That's what really jumps out about this person for you, okay? The other person that came through for you today was the elephant. And this is someone who is extremely wise. It's funny because this person moves really quickly and fast and turns things upside down. This person moves maybe a little slower, but they're very powerful, and they also can turn things upside down. They actually move obstacles out of your way. So this is someone that comes into your life and can like clear out the things that you don't need and make a path for you to be successful. The elephant is actually probably the absolute best card in this deck. This is considered an incredible blessing. So if this person comes into your life, this is a blessing for you. They are connected to the Lord Ganesh in the Eastern tradition. They are extremely wise, okay? They have a lot of knowledge. They're very smart. They're very deep. They're very spiritual. They probably are someone that knows a lot about spirituality or history or culture. They have a very broad knowledge, okay? They are also, it's interesting because both of the animals that came through are the personalities of the people that are coming for you in terms of love, are moving obstacles or changing your life. So I feel like maybe some of you are really feeling stuck in some way, and the energy around you is the universe's gift to move things in the right direction if you've been stuck. Or if you've been feeling a lot of obstacles, this person's going to show up to move the obstacles out of the way, or to put obstacles in your path that ultimately move you, you know, because you have to go around them. You get creative, you come up with solutions, and you end up going on your right path. So they're similar in that way. This person is very trusting, very gentle. You know, think about elephants. They're like these giant, gentle creatures. They can be very strong. They're very powerful. They're, you know, can be scary if they're all running towards you. But they are gentle in nature and very, very much into their family, very connected to their mothers, to female energy, very nurturing, very loyal. Okay. I feel the energy of this person is very, very loyal. Okay, they're very special, very loving, very smart, okay? And I feel like this person comes into your life when you really need them most. And look at the fire that the elephant's carrying. It's like, I'm bringing you that inspiration, that what you need to get you going, okay? I just feel like this is somebody who could be older than you. In terms of physical appearance, this is somebody who is big, tall. They're definitely noticeable. This is not a short person. This is someone who is a fairly tall person. And they definitely kind of stand out in the crowd, okay? I think that they are very affectionate, and they are very much someone who physical touch is a very important thing for them, and they're very affectionate. And they really, really look for someone who is affectionate. There's a lot of good luck around this person. I feel like they have goodness inside them, but they're also very successful. This is a real gift, having the elephant come through for you. So it's interesting because both of these people are coming through as wanting to help you move forward on your path and bring some sort of change, which is really interesting. In different ways, they're both kind of moving you towards the same thing. It's interesting with the elephant. I couldn't get a sign, and it's almost like I felt the energy of Sagittarius, but there's something else in this person, and I can't get my finger on it, but I will when we pull the cards, which is what the cards are going to do. We're going to dive deeper with the tarot and find out specifics about the person, and also how you guys can meet, how you can come together, how you will come together, and what kind of things to look for. But first, I'm going to pull you a crystal oracle message. Let's get a message about each of these people and see what you need to know today. Okay, so for the Panther, you have Vesta, Desert, oh wow, fire energy, Desert Jasper, Resolve, Vesta, Home and Hearth. That's the asteroid of fire, keeping the fires burning at home. Number 32, which is about change. There's something about change around your home that will bring the two of you together. This is definitely a passionate connection. We have two fire sign energies. We have the Desert Jasper, and we have the Panther energy. So 5 is also the number of change. And this person really does bring a big disruption. So I feel like there could be a connection between a move for you, a change of home, something around your family, something around where you live that brings this energy to you, okay, that puts you two on each other's path. But it is very passionate. Now, let's take a look at a message about the elephant person. Okay, you have direction. Oh my God, I said they move you in the right direction. This is Super 7, number 20. And it is the Alrisa star. This is very, very special. This is your North Node of Destiny. This person is moving you on your path, moving you in the right direction. Wow. Yeah, I feel like when, I feel like you could even meet this. This is going to sound crazy and very random, but this is what came through. I feel like you could meet this person because you get lost and ask for directions. It's literally as simple as that in everyday life. It could also be you meet this person because you seek out some sort of group or some sort of class or something that you're interested in knowledge and learning. So it could be taking a class. It could be that you connect when you're at like a spiritual place that you go to study. And it could be that you connect when you're seeking some sort of further knowledge. Okay. This is definitely a card of spirituality, and so is the elephant. So, and the star, that is mentioned here is also connected to the sign Pisces, which is very spiritual. So it's interesting because I couldn't get the sign, but now I'm getting that answer, which is, I believe this person has Pisces sun, moon, rising, some very strong Pisces placements, okay? But this is all about finding your path. This is all about finding your path. This is about clearing the way towards your path. So this is a very karmic and very spiritual connection. Okay, so now let's get into the details. I'm going to pull tarot cards about how you're going to connect and meet with this person. I'm going to leave it here for all of you that aren't members of the Aphrodite Circle. If you want to watch the rest of the reading, I'm going to pull letters. I'm going to do a tarot reading and get specifics about each of these signs and how you will meet. If you are a member, be sure to watch the rest. I'm sending you so much love.